caused me enough trouble. Now you face the Shredder.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Macho Movie Madness. Yeah! I am your host, Brandon, and straight across me is Andrew.
Thanks for having me.
And to my right, we do not have Chris anymore. Chris is gone. In his place is Master Shredder.
Yeah.
Master Shredder.
Rokosake. Yeah.
So, you may be asking yourself, how is this manly? Talking about Ninja Turtles. How is it? But I want to ask you, how is it not?
Yeah, how is it not?
This is the podcast you've all been waiting for. I guess. I don't know.
It's one I've been waiting on.
It's one he's been waiting on. But to answer it, yes, it's very manly.
Yeah, it's very manly.
Very manly.
Very manly.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, really, you got mutants run around with samurai weapons.
Yeah.
How's that not manly?
Exactly. You look manly as fuck right now.
Exactly.
You got sunglasses, a Shredder mask, headphones,
yeah,
a hat, a beard.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time just talking to him because it's kind of like talking to Stevie Wonder right now.
Yeah. I can't.
Oh, I figured it was because I was so intimidating.
He just needs to do this.
Yeah.
You gotta stay near the microphone though to hear me speak.
Oh, okay,
Stevie.
sorry.
All right, Stevie. Be close,
Sorry.
Stevie. Isn't she love? Okay. No, I love this franchise, and I don't care what anybody else thinks. Yeah, I don't care.
I really don't.
I'll shout from the rooftop.
Yeah, I will. This is probably one of the only franchises that I've actually stuck with my whole entire life.
Yeah.
I cannot remember a time where I was not a fan of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I really can't. I can't think of a time that I wasn't.
How about you? Like, do you have? I mean, maybe not for the Turtles, but you have one of those, even if it's not for the Turtles.
Yeah, I mean, Terminator. I don't know, because you can't really count Terminator because I kind of abandoned the franchise after 2.
Oh, well, yeah.
So I don't know, not really, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I'll even watch the Nickelodeon shit that sucks. I don't even care.
I see. Now I won't go that far.
I will. I've watched everything.
You're in too deep.
I've watched every Ninja Turtle thing that's ever been made.
You're in too deep. You're too deep.
I don't care.
I can't say anything.
There's really not that much.
I can't say anything because I was actually really, really excited for Power Rangers when it came out.
Yeah.
I was fucking excited because that was my shit when I was a kid.
Yeah. And see, I wasn't that big. I wasn't that big of a
I've
Power
stuck
Rangers
with,
fan.
There's three things like that could be considered kiddish and adultish. I mean, mostly kiddish for Power Rangers, but you know, there's that's one of three. But three things is
they tried to grown up it a little bit.
But Batman.
Oh well, that's grown up as
but,
shit.
But
man.
I mean, yeah, but well, no, but here,
no, come on now.
I mean, the animated series. Like,
oh yeah, dude, the animated series is grown up as shit.
I mean,
it really is.
It is. It's both. It's both. So it's one of those things. Like the animated series, Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin series, the first 3 seasons. And Ninja Turtles. Yeah. And those are the threes. Like, that's the shit that I will leave my adulthood and go buy fucking collectibles.
Oh,
and
yeah,
toys and posters and shit.
Care.
Memorabilia. I will buy that shit. I don't even care. I mean, within reason. I don't buy like backpacks and stuff. I don't use backpacks.
Yeah. Oh, I do.
Well, I mean, yeah, he does. He's got to carry those awesome Shredder shades.
Yeah.
I'll watch the movies.
Well, I mean, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. We'll give you a pass.
Yeah, I'll give you a pass.
Yeah, I'll give you a pass.
Well, I mean, the Ninja Turtles got popular when you would have been...
Yeah, I actually remember...
Getting ready to chase that tail.
No, I was like 10.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly,
10.
chasing tail.
Yeah, around the lunchroom.
If you're a true savage.
Yeah.
But I actually remember waiting for G.I. Joe to come on one afternoon, and Ninja Turtles came on, thinking, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
And I was hooked by the end of the first episode.
Yeah.
I did love G.I. Joe. Joe.
But it's funny because I don't remember a thing about G.I. Joe now, and I could care less, but I really do like the Ninja Turtles.
I wasn't a G.I. Joe guy.
Oh,
man.
dude, I love G.I. Joe.
I like G.I. Joe. I don't love G.I. Joe.
I still have
Transformers. I'm not so big into Transformers. I'd rather do Power Rangers. I know that people would be like, oh, but
I still have the G.I. Joe movies, the cartoon movies. I still have all them. And those are actually really good still if you watch them again. I mean, they're still a little funny fact, if you watch the Transformers cartoon movie and the G.I. Joe movies, they use the same music for both of them. They just reverse the track on one of them.
oh, man.
Yeah, they recycle everything on these cartoons.
Yeah. That's okay.
Ninja Turtles.
Most people don't remember or realize it.
Ninja Turtles was pretty different when it came out. It did, like the cartoons anyway, were way different. And there was a buttload of people trying to mock it. Like, I don't know if anybody remembers Alien Rats from Mars.
Yes, I do.
I loved that show.
Yeah.
But it was a total ripoff. I mean, really, you got giant rats that ride motorcycles.
Yeah, anything that
Biker Mice. That's the name of it. Biker Mice from Mars.
Remember,
it wasn't Alien Rats.
What was the
stupid.
What was the other one? Sharks.
Oh yeah, Street Sharks. I love Street Sharks.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I love Street Sharks.
I love Street Sharks when I was a kid.
If anybody doesn't know, there's a video on YouTube of Vin Diesel selling. His very first job was selling Street Sharks toys.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You have to watch it.
He's super young, super cheesy.
Oh, he was hungry too. You could tell.
Oh, he's hungry. Hungry for them sharks?
Yeah, he was hungry for it.
He's hungry for them.
He was excited to do it.
Yeah. He played with toys. It was great.
Yeah. You heard it here first, people.
And he's
breaking news.
He's about 5'6", so you probably boop him on the head.
I
guarantee,
will boop that motherfucker.
I think he's shorter than that, isn't he?
I don't know.
I'll boop him on the head.
I will boop him.
You know
right
what?
on his little beak.
Vin Diesel could probably whoop my ass.
I guarantee it.
I guarantee he could.
I guarantee it.
If he could reach me.
Yeah.
But you can't, bitch.
can't.
I'll fucking hold you at arm's length all day long.
Talking to the Shredder here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking to
Hiroko Saki, hold you at arm's length. That was borderline racist.
That was borderline getting there. But I don't care because it's my...
I don't care because it's my show.
This is my show. This is our show.
Yeah.
We're getting demonetized as we speak.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't care.
Fuck the monetization.
I'm ready.
Fuck them.
Anyway.
I don't care about them.
You know, past the cartoons.
You two can suck it.
The cartoons were a huge deal.
And I'm going to get back into those. I think I haven't seen them since I was a kid.
Oh,
Dude.
and they're worth it. They're worth
the 80s
watching.
cartoon,
Yes.
early 90s. Oh my god,
They're
I
worth
love it.
watching.
Yeah,
They
I don't know
are-
about the new stuff, but old
They are
stuff.
really good. Well, the new ones are pretty good too.
Are they? Are
Yeah, way better than TMNT.
Oh well, yeah, TMNT was.
But no, past the cartoons, the movies were another first. Like there was nothing like it before. There was not a kid friendly action movie like
a live action,
like the first live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
dude. I watched it a bunch of times. I just watched it again like a few weeks ago. Fucking awesome. I still love it.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing that it's not perfect, but there's nothing wrong.
How's it not perfect?
Well,
That's what
well, it's just because it's. I mean, there's some
just because it's cheesy. It's cheesy,
cheesier.
but it was made for kids.
Right, but it's just so fucking fun. Like it's just a cool movie if you like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it has in my eyes it has a perfect villain. I think the Shredder is the perfect villain.
Not the only one of the TMNT franchise, but my favorite by far.
He's a human.
Yeah,
but he doesn't look it.
No,
you know I don't know. It just they can't.
I don't think they gave Shredder. Shredder wasn't as badass in the movies, like showing off his skills and shit as he. I mean, at the end, I guess so, but I don't feel like they gave Shredder enough in the movies.
Second one, man.
Well, not really even in the second one as much as the. I mean, hold on, we'll get to that.
You know who played him in the second movie?
No,
yeah.
We'll get there too.
I might actually. I just don't remember right now.
You'll know. But anyway, I just mean that I think there's more to. I think they could have made Shredder more powerful, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I know it was for a night.
They went overkill in the second one at the end.
Yeah.
Which I love.
They still kept him grounded, and he was still whipping that turtle ass on the roof.
Oh yeah,
but I'm just saying, I just wish they would have done more with Shredder, like going forward. You know,
Yeah.
instead of like they did with the show and shit. You know, what I mean? Like Shredder's fucking awesome. Man.
Well, if you compare it to the new ones, you know what I mean.
I still like the old ones way better. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean the new ones.
What the fuck is the new ones? Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know.
What was that's not even like what is that?
I don't know. And
He almost looked like a Terminator with like sharp things.
you know,
on.
and
was
me and
ridiculous.
Andrew were talking about this the other day, getting ready for this. Like the new Shredder is garbage. It's
Very much garbage.
He's just another Michael Bay creation. You know, he goes wah 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 wah
Yeah,
every chance that he gets.
shoots metal objects
He's
and
got
wah, wah, wah.
800. He's got 800 billion razors.
How you
all over
gonna ninja kick that thing?
Exactly.
Exactly. I don't like it. You're fucking up, Michael Bay. I
Yeah.
hate you.
I hate you.
Stop.
I hate you.
Get some help.
Get some help.
Stop. Get some help. Exactly.
You know, and I'm going to contradict myself here because in the past we did a Transformers video and I said that I don't mind Michael Bay doing the Transformers. I don't like it, but I don't mind it at the same time. There's not a whole lot of substance there, but with the Turtles, there's gobs of substance.
yes.
And he didn't even bother to dig into it at all. You look at the first three, and the third Ninja Turtle movie is, I will go, as much as I love it, I'll say it's garbage. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not good. No.
It's not good at all.
I like that Casey Jones returned.
But I love it.
Yeah. Because it's Turtles.
But it's still better. It's bad, but it's still better than the Michael Bay movies.
I will agree. Because it still has that feeling of classic Turtles. You know what I mean?
Well,
it does.
And not only that, it uses
The look and feel of it.
it uses practical effects still.
Yeah. Which I'm a huge fan of practical effects.
Yeah, if you can't tell, we're all pretty big fans of practical effects on this
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
They're just manly.
They're just
They are.
fucking manly.
Whenever a studio decides to use practical effects instead of CGI, they prove to the movie audience that they gave a shit enough about this project to go the extra mile and put more work into it. You can get any computer whiz in Hollywood to do CGI on a movie for cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Way cheap.
But it's going to look like the Shredder.
Exactly. It's going to look like the new Shredder. It's not going to look like the old Shredder that looks fucking awesome.
A dude with an actual fucking crafted helmet.
Yeah.
They made a fucking helmet and put it on a dude's head. Like, the only thing that was slightly cheesy was his, like, clothes. But it was close to, like, what the cartoon shit was.
It was extremely close.
Yeah.
And the Turtles were extremely close.
Like, all that dude could have had...
Splinter was extremely
Like,
close.
all they had to do different was put bigger pads on them, take the sleeves off, and then make him like a buffer guy. Had a buffer looking guy.
It would have helped if they would have had a bigger
like
guy.
a stunt man, like a big buff stunt man
Yeah.
doing it instead. But other than that, dude, the helmets were incredible.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
the second helmet was awesome when he had the that he changed it up after it was smashed and
Yeah.
shit, or he made a new one. I guess I don't remember.
Yeah, well, he added 3 blades to the top, I think.
Yeah, the blade. Well, he cut a lot of different grooves and shit.
Yeah, he cut
to make
jags
it more,
into it.
Yeah, more jags to
Yeah.
make it look like a saw. It was fucking badass.
Yeah, he found it in the I don't know what
The
you call
dump?
I don't know what they call it. Yeah, the dump.
The dump. The city dump.
Yeah.
That they were held up in for some reason.
Yeah.
But I
No,
mean,
he was in the one city dump. They were at a recycling center. The Foot Clan was at a recycling center.
It was their fallback.
yeah, that was a fall. Yeah.
He was in the dump because he fell into the trash,
right,
the trash
right,
truck.
right.
But they were at a recycling center.
Okay.
And I love that.
I do.
think the second one has the coolest setting because the fight that they have in the recycling
it's
center
great.
at night when they go to save Raph.
Okay.
I love that.
Do you
whole part.
like the second one better than the first one?
I do.
I do too.
I do.
I do too.
I do in a way, and in a way I don't. So.
I can see
I
that.
like the It was really funny because it had like the second one, even though it was like what 2 years later or a year later, just a year later.
something
It was
like
really
They,
close.
it actually went in production less than a year after.
Okay,
the
as I
first.
say, like it was really close. So it was just, but it was weird, like the night and day difference in the films. Like one was a very like it was kiddish, but it was serious.
Gritty.
It was gritty. It was gritty. It was more about the foot. It was more about these kids being taken off the streets. It was darker.
Yeah.
It was a little sadder with these kids not feeling loved or they don't have families and stuff. And they were, going just like gang members do and shit.
Yep.
So it was like this. Second one was just fun. A fun 90s like action kid movie. That's kind of that. It's funny how different it was shot, the feel was.
And you can tell the budget doubled for the second
Oh
one.
yeah.
And you can tell it
You could tell
just how
from the
bright,
beginning.
bright everything
Yeah.
is. And
You could tell from Toka and Razor.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
absolutely.
Which was like one of the weaker things in the film, but at the same time they weren't.
I thought they were
loved them.
awesome.
I loved them at the same time
Yeah.
because they had some of the funny
Baby.
Yeah,
Oh, bang!
yeah. That was the
Mama.
who was the what was the kid's name?
Kino.
Kino. Thank you.
yeah, Kino.
I was like leaving me. Love Kino in this movie.
Yeah, I did too.
I fucking
did
love
too.
Kino in this movie.
Yeah, he was pretty awesome.
You know who that is, right?
No.
Ernie Reyes Jr.,
Really?
Yes.
who plays in a lot of stuff. He was one of the best parts of Red Sonja. He was the little prince that like could whoop everybody.
Yeah.
And he's been in a lot of things.
He has been.
Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
Yes.
The Rundown, just all kinds of really good stuff. And they used him well here.
Huh, I never put two and two together.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what he was in. Who was he in Mortal Kombat?
Wasn't he Liu Kang?
No.
No.
Oh, he might not have been. I may have been thinking of somebody else.
I was gonna say I don't.
I think he was. I think he was in Mortal Kombat. I don't remember who he was, but I think he was
You
in
sure?
Mortal Kombat.
Because he wasn't Liu Kang's little brother.
No.
See now, I don't think
No,
so.
they
Now I'm starting to think not.
Mortal Kombat made it a point to use only Chinese actors for the monk,
The Shaolins.
clan, the Shaolins.
I don't think
They made it a point.
Dude, I don't think he was in that movie.
I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking he was.
I just
though.
watched him that
If-
long. I don't think so.
If not, then
He was in something like that.
yeah, he was something like that.
Oh,
Because I'm thinking
hold on.
after you said that, I'm thinking he was something like that.
Where's my phone? I'll fix it now. You guys talk amongst
Yeah.
yourself for a second.
Yeah, call Google.
Man's got something to prove.
Yeah,
Siri.
Alexa,
Alexa. My name's
I better not say it too loud.
why?
Oh, I don't have one. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have
Wiretap.
one. Wiretap.
Anyway,
Alexa, while we're speaking of women, who was your favorite April O'Neil in the movies?
definitely not fucking
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Oh my
Tell
god,
you
no,
that.
dude.
They couldn't even dye her hair. Come on. Like, I hate to sound like a little whiny bitch, but come
You're in a
on.
$125 million movie.
Come on. Dye your hair.
I prefer the one from 2 and 3.
I do too. I really liked her in 3.
Oh, with the short hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you like the short hair on?
I do. And she was a badass. She was like, she was fighting all the samurais when she went back, you know?
I read somewhere, I think her name's Judith Hogue, who portrayed her in the first movie.
Yeah, it was Judith Hogue.
That she complained about the violence in the film and the six day work weeks.
What do you mean?
God.
And that's why she wasn't asked back.
Oh, dude, he hasn't been. He's been in a lot of little stuff, but he was in the Rundown.
Yeah.
The Rundown.
Yeah, he was the guy that beats up the Rock in
yes,
the jungle.
yes, whooped his ass. Surf Ninjas.
That's the ninja movie he
Yes,
was in.
Surf
Okay,
Ninjas.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Then
how
that's
good
something.
was Surf Ninja?
Yeah, apparently he played
Last
he
Dragon.
must have played one of the
Good. Yeah. So good. Let's do a podcast on it.
I was waiting for him to respond.
What the fuck do you mean?
I knew I was going to get something.
I think he played one of the turtles, like actually in the suit in the first one, and they liked him so
Really?
well they cast him
I
as
didn't
an
know
actual
that.
character. He kind of replaces Casey Jones in this.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in Rush
Which he
Hour
shouldn't
2.
have. They should have had
Right.
Casey Jones.
He was
back.
in Rush Hour 2
Oh.
as well.
Was he? Who was he in Rush Hour 2?
I don't know.
Oh, and
I just said he was in Rush Hour 2.
Doesn't matter.
Shredder.
It doesn't matter.
It
doesn't matter.
I can't even look at him right now.
Hiroko Saki accepts you.
Hiroko Saki.
Accepts your answer.
I don't know what it is about those glasses, but I just feel really intimidated.
Yeah, they omit power.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Anytime you put the mask on.
Okay, so things we liked about 1.
Everything.
Eh,
It's fucking Teenage Mutant Turtles.
Yeah,
dude.
pretty much. I mean, really, there's not much from the first one that I don't like.
I'd say the rooftop scene at the end with Shredder was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I actually did like the April movie. I don't think I liked her better. I didn't like her better, but I actually really liked her. I like Judith Hogue.
Yeah.
I do. She's not been much at all, but
She's complaining about the fucking action. And
that's a little silly. I agree. Was there anything more to that than just that, or
I don't know. That's just a little excerpt.
I don't know if she wasn't getting paid enough. She didn't get along with the director. What was going on? Paige Turco. I couldn't remember her last name. Paige Turco is April.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I do like Paige Turco a lot. Everything she's fucking in, I like Paige, and she was awesome as April O'Neil.
I didn't know what else she'd been in, but yeah, I did like her best. Yeah,
Paige Turco?
Alexa.
Oh, she's dude. Paige Turco's in everything.
Really?
Oh God, yeah.
I don't know. She's recognizable as April O'Neil.
Well, for you,
yeah,
but and for me, but I mean, she's in a lot of other shit. She's in the new show 100. She was in The Game Plan with The Rock. I mean, that's a pretty good movie though.
What was it?
I mean, we're not going to discuss it here because it's not a macho movie.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't with The Rock?
No,
you didn't. His little daughter is a Disney movie.
Oh, I didn't watch it then.
Yeah. They don't exist in Chris's world.
Nope.
I've got a logo.
Or
I've seen it.
Really? See, I got lucky. I only got one kid, and it's a boy, and so
he's gonna watch Game Plan one day.
I don't have to watch anything like that.
She's in a lot of shows more than anything, like Law and Orders and shit.
You know what we watch? Ninja Turtles.
Do you? Just Ninja Turtles?
Pretty much. Pretty much. And Batman. Yeah.
Batman and Ninja Turtles.
We don't watch a lot of Batman.
Oh, he needs to get on it then.
I know. But for right now, he really likes
Ninja Turtles.
He really likes the bright colors.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
He's young. Yeah. Ninja Turtles is where it's at for. He needs to be at for him anyway.
Yeah,
be good. First movie, I love the apartment scene, the fight.
Yeah,
in her place above the store and in the store is burning and shit. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. That's probably my second.
All of Raphael's stuff in with the coat.
Yeah,
awesome.
The trench coat.
And I want that NECA figure, dude.
Yeah, I do too.
That fucking NECA action figure. Have you seen that? It's a quarter scale.
Oh wow.
It's like fucking was it 13? I don't know what it is. It's a quarter scale.
Yeah, it's huge.
And it's like $90-$100, but it's super fucking awesome.
I'm
super detailed. They've got two different versions.
Yeah, I like the banter between him and Casey Jones.
I do too.
I do too.
I love the guy who they chose for Casey Jones.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I really like Casey Jones. I wish they would have brought Casey back for the second one, but
I know that's the only thing that is my bugaboo for 2. I think. Yeah. I think
that's my only one.
Is it?
I can't think of anything else.
When we talk about it here in a little bit, I'm sure I'll come up with something else. But I don't think there was too many bugaboos for 1.
No.
Could you think of any?
Not really.
I mean, for what it is, it's pretty fucking top quality. Yeah. I mean, really.
I think the kid who played Danny was a little weak, but I'm not. But it's a kid. I'm not here to I'm not going to be Mr. Critic guy. Like some people.
I will be.
There's one problem I have with 1 and 3. It's minor. They cast Corey Feldman as Donatello.
Yeah.
Who's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, he didn't come back in 2.
No. I read somewhere that they only paid him like $1,500 to do the voice for
what?
So and that's what they paid him for 3. Yeah. So anyway, he's playing Donatello, who's supposed to be the brains of the outfit, and he's talking like a skater dude. Like when I hear Corey Feldman's voice, that's what I think.
Yeah.
And just like Michelangelo. Yeah. And so. It's kind of weird.
Well, I do agree with you, but at the same time, you got to think they are teenagers. Mm-hmm. Even though Donnie is supposed to be the brains, he is still a teenager, and he's from New York.
I like when they all come through and they say some word, and then the last person.
Yeah,
ostentatious.
What?
Yeah, I love that. just down here. I love when he's getting the pizza in the grate, and the pizza guy's like, "What the hell?" And he's like, "Down here, dude." And
I can't think of anything that I dislike about
just
one.
slip it through here, dude.
This is probably the worst one for me because I can usually think of something that I don't like about a movie, but I can't.
I know.
I even like how they were smart and like when they did the flashback scenes with Splinter.
Yeah,
I know.
They filmed it in like 8mm.
Yeah,
so you couldn't tell. I mean, you could tell it was a puppet, but you couldn't.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
It was
It's grainy.
Yeah. Well, because the effects back then were pretty rough, so
that was a pretty smart move.
it was a good move. Yeah. That everything about that era I love because it reminds me of my childhood so much because I'm a nostalgic.
Well, and
freak.
they worked harder on these movies.
Oh yeah, they did. I thought that's when we talked about that before in other podcasts. You know, they work back then. It seemed like they fucking gave a shit.
Yeah,
because they had to work. I know it was probably a process, but they had between practical effects and and very little digital effects they had back in the day. It was probably. You know, but I don't know. It just seemed like they had to do more.
And their heads weren't CGI; they were animatronic.
Yeah, they were animatronic.
They
They
were
were awesome, and actually wrote good stories back then.
Yeah,
it seems like
for
the most part.
even Ninja Turtles, they wrote good stories.
Yeah, it just seemed like everybody was.
There's a
involved
lot
in
of
shit.
story to go off of, though. I mean, you got the comic books, you got the cartoon,
which I thought I loved the fucking cartoon, but these movies were great. Secret of the Ooze. Any low points for you, or just mostly high?
I was trying to think if there was low points. Some of the dialogues come bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's
In both movies, it was cheesy in a couple places.
It's mostly good. That was my favorite one growing up, and I watched one.
Mine too.
I watched one the other day, and I was like, "Wow, this is just as good as 2." But I could actually remember quoting that when I was a little kid, and all those quotes coming back.
Yeah.
Like
Are you talking about 1 or 2?
2.
Okay, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. And this works too. The scene where they're in with the scientist who's got the ooze and the computer stuff on the side of the walls is like so dated.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love that.
That's what I was gonna say. The blinking lights everywhere on all the machines,
all the noises.
Dude, I love that though. I love it.
That's probably my only complaint.
I love it because it reminds me of those old cartoons.
I can't really
complain
complain too much because of when it was made.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't. That's the product of its time. That's what's so fucking great about it, man. It's just so good.
The opening of Secret of the Ooze is one of my favorite openings of any movie ever.
That shopping mall
the shopping mall fight is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. It really is. It's one of the coolest.
It's fun.
Wheel of Fortune, dude.
Yeah. Like Mikey fighting the guy with the sausage links.
Yes.
That's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I think it was Leo had the mannequin. Like he stood at the
Donatello.
Was it Donnie?
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
And then the yo-yo smacking the guy with the yo-yo.
Yeah.
Man, it was
just fun.
It kept going and it kept going and going and going, and it was the best thing.
I love the part where in 2 where they always have their punishments to do the backflips.
Yeah,
he's like, go, and he's talking and telling Keno about all this shit, and then you hear Mikey in the background, 16, or whatever he's saying, 17, and he's just clapping and jumping. He's like, 1. Okay.
1.
Okay,
1.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, there's so much to love about Secret of the Ooze. I mean, the first one there is too.
Yeah.
But Secret of the Ooze,
I still quote Secret of the Ooze way more.
They had more fun in the second one, it seemed like.
Yeah, that's what
I had.
That's what I'm saying. It's night and day difference, I think, from the first one.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
There just wasn't anything bad. Like I love the opening, like I said, and I like
the doctor. I like the scientist, the guy who played the scientist.
The scientist was
that
funny.
Actor is awesome in everything he does. Just about. He did a lot in the late '80s and '90s.
I loved the fight in the recycling center in the yard.
Mm-hmm. That was awesome.
That was awesome. And then Splinter showing up to shoot the bow and arrow and cut them down.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Friggin' awesome.
Cool as shit.
I mean, there's so much to love.
Okay, so one of my favorite parts of this entire movie when I was a kid, not now so much, but when I was a kid, was fucking Super Shredder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Super Shredder was the coolest thing.
The best villain that's ever been in a movie.
Is Super Shredder.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Kevin
that's
Nash.
right. I knew that.
And that's
I
like
knew that.
this is prior to Vinny Vegas. This is before he even come in.
Yep. Yep.
But he wasn't even big at all.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But anyway,
And he did what Kevin Nash does. He showed up for 5 minutes.
shows up for 5 minutes.
he booked himself to win.
He booked himself to get super, and then he tore a quad.
Big
yeah.
lazy.
Yeah, he booked himself to win, but he tore a quad.
He tore a quad. God damn it!
Oh, my quad!
Yeah.
God damn it, Kevin!
Oh, my quad!
Oh my quad! Yeah.
Better man up, brother.
Yeah, you better man up. You're not the cream of the crop.
Yeah. You're not gonna rise to the top.
So, the only thing disappointing about the movie to me,
Oh.
I got a disappointment. Yeah. better clean them off. Clean them off. There was the Super Shredder part was just as shitty as it was as cool. Because there was no fucking fight.
Yeah.
He was just like a fucking retard. Just he was just bashing shit out of control. He was out of control. I get it.
Yeah.
It was too much ooze, and he was out of control. It made him angry, and he's like, and they didn't mention it, like, oh, you're gonna kill us all, so be it. And so he was kind of in control. But anyway, he was just fucking taking down those pillars. And
It was a cop-out.
It was a cop-out. It was like, man, we didn't have a good fucking fight here. I didn't get to see more of the Super Shredder. And then he dies from this fucking fall on. Like, you're Super Shredder now.
Or did he?
Well, he raised his hand, and then that was it, and then we didn't see him again.
Because they had Kevin Nash playing him.
Kevin fucking Nash tore his quad when the dock caved in on him.
Yep.
He's like, oh, my quad.
I mean, that shit it happens. It happens. It happens.
It does happen. Yeah. Well, you can't do anything after you tear your quad.
Yeah, I would have.
You know what
I mean? I can
you know
see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying.
And I would put that worse than fucking Vanilla Ice. Because that was one of the
I love Vanilla Ice.
Because that's one of the coolest fucking songs we've ever gotten a soundtrack ever.
I had that tape. I had that tape, and that was the only song on it.
It should have been.
Like, I had my mom and
every single
mom and dad paid like fucking $15-$20 for this tape, and it only had one song on it. I played it so much I wore it out.
This motherfucker had the long fucking blonde hair.
Oh yeah,
and he was fucking dancing.
Yeah, I was go ninja, go.
Yeah.
Ninja, rap.
Yeah. God.
And then later, Splinter was singing it too. Man,
was there a second verse to that song?
I don't know.
I don't think there was.
I love the scene though. I love the scene when they were all finally getting into it, and they're like, and they're smiling like, yeah, oh my god, these some cool Ninja Turtles fighting, and I love they actually had to show it because we couldn't.
Yeah,
they had to show Vanilla Ice.
It was the black guy. He goes, oh, I get it. They hired him.
Yeah, well, so and then Vanilla Ice, but they made a point to show Vanilla saying, oh, I got an idea, and then he comes up with this rap all of a sudden.
Like he's that smart.
Yeah, exactly. Motherfucker, you made one song. One song.
Oh no, now he does death metal.
What?
Yeah, now he does. That's what I heard.
It was just building houses.
I haven't heard any of his newer music, but I heard that he had done like a death metal record.
Huh. You gotta hear that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's shit. I'm sure it's garbage.
It'll never top Ninja Turtles.
No, never.
Ever.
Never. Unless they do a death metal version of Go Ninja Go.
So why Toka and Razar and why not Bebop and Rocksteady?
I don't know. That's one thing I've never understood.
I liked them, but
I did too. Well, I mean, it's still a great movie.
I got a theory that maybe they were going to do another one later and introduce Bebop and Rocksteady later, but I don't really know.
Well, they fucked up by going to 3. They should have done that before they went to the setting in 3.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't. I don't have an answer. It's
kind of sad. Like I do wonder why. I never looked into it. I wonder if there was anything out there why they didn't continue after that. If it was just because it did so bad, or
I don't know.
I mean, that's how things happen. Movies are hard to get made sometimes. But.
I will say, without getting too far ahead of myself, but I would say that Bebop and Rocksteady are one of the only redeeming qualities about the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles.
Oh, straight up.
You know,
and Krang, and because I did like Krang, all right. I liked 2
a little bit.
I'm not saying 2 was awesome.
A little bit. I like Krang a little bit.
Bebop and Rocksteady were better. I'm not saying that.
I hated the Terror Dome.
Yeah,
Hated it.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
But I like Krang a little bit.
I'll give you that because you're wearing those scary glasses.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's right.
Anyway.
I challenge.
Yeah. I challenge.
I challenge.
But no, I really don't. I don't know why. I don't know why Toka and Razor, but they were cool.
Yeah, I liked them.
I don't know if maybe they thought that Bebop and Rocksteady wasn't
I didn't have
cool
much
enough,
of a purpose, but I mean, other than just to be monsters that
tear shit up, man.
just tear shit up.
Tear shit up. That's about all they were good for.
Like one good scene.
Yeah, they're
babies. Oh,
but and I don't know if you guys still want to talk about 2 anymore, but I sure want to talk about 3.
go ahead, because
I fucking love 3.
Tell me how much you love
I
it.
love 3.
Because other than Casey Jones, I don't like that much. I mean,
Okay.
it's Turtles, so
Okay,
I don't hate it.
the ancient samurais coming to modern day New York and learning how to play hockey, hilarious. Oh my god,
drop all
that's
their
hilarious.
stuff and start fighting.
Yeah, Casey Jones spends all that time training them to play hockey, and then he's like, "Okay, go," and he drops the puck, and they just start fighting each other. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles in in ancient China. Pfft, sign me the fuck up. I've been waiting for this. I love everything about it. It actually kind of makes sense, like the way that they had the story wrote. It's not a shitty time travel movie like a lot of time travel movies are. I mean, it kind of is, because any time travel movie short of Back to the Future is shitty. I mean, you could throw Time Cop in there too. That Time Cop was pretty good.
It's pretty shitty though at the same time. Kind of good.
I would say Time Cop is as good as Ninja Turtles 3.
Proceed with your point, because I'm going to sit here and think about
Anyway,
this.
I like the way they did the story. I like the reason behind them going back in time. Mm-hmm. April finds the stat or the
egg timer. She calls it.
Yeah, she calls it an egg timer. It was a lantern or something.
Yeah, we're stupid. We are stupid. You know why? You know why we're stupid? Because he just said something about time travel, and what did you just say? The best time travel movie?
Oh,
next to Back to the Future.
I thought it.
Other than Terminator.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh well,
you didn't think of it?
I thought it.
Yeah. Okay. You got me there.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, all right.
Anyway,
that's like the only one though.
Yeah,
I think the
that's the only
talking about ancient China. I watched this movie and I saw the scene on the beach and I thought I've seen that somewhere before, and so I Googled the locations and they actually filmed it in Astoria, Oregon, which is where they filmed the Goonies.
Yeah,
which doubled as China. It's just I thought where they filmed this was beautiful.
Oregon.
It is beautiful.
The first 2 are urban and dark.
Yeah.
And
It was pretty. I'll give you that. Yeah.
I love the Ninja Turtle on horse scene.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. When he's riding the horse backwards, that's hilarious. Mm-hmm. And he's got the helmet down over his eyes, and he can't see where he's going. And he finally gets the helmet up, and he realizes that he's riding backwards. Awesome! I love it.
He just loves everything.
I love it.
One of my favorite scenes is at the very end when they're doing the dance.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! There goes Donatello.
No,
Donnie, no.
But
Donnie, no.
That dance, you better believe I do that in the bedroom.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I told my wife I was going to say that, and you can call her and verify. You better believe I do that in the bedroom.
Yeah, that's funny.
I
hope that story was worth losing Donnie.
Oh, it was.
It was worth it.
He's gone.
Donnie's dead anyway.
Don't worry about him. He's gone.
Donnie's dead anyway. If you haven't heard,
I still got the most important one right here anyway.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You wouldn't think so? No. I mean, this is the comic relief. This is why everybody comes to the show. Oh, this is Mikey, man.
Without Leo, what would Mikey be doing?
I mean, I like Leo a lot. I like Raph a lot. I like all of them a lot, Chris.
I do too. I actually,
God damn it, I like all of them.
When I was younger, I didn't like Donnie that much. But now that I'm older, I like Donnie more.
I didn't like Raph because he always fought with Leo.
Yeah.
But I like him now.
I thought the same thing. When I was younger,
power struggle.
I like Leo was the only one that I liked.
But they're brothers, so.
Yeah.
And then
I felt the same way. I was like, that Ralph, he's a real piece of shit.
He's a real piece of shit.
He's a real piece of shit.
I'm sitting there fondling a turtle, by the way.
It's hard not to.
It's hard not to.
I mean, look at it. They got toned muscles.
It's a cool fucking turtle. It's got a little nunchuck and all kinds of shit.
Yeah. Is that what they're calling them now?
Well, they're not sausages.
Nunchucks.
Nunchucks.
Combat cold cuts.
Yeah, combat cold cuts.
Dude,
that's what they're called.
But anyway, Turtles 3.
Turtles 3. I love it. And I don't care how many people talk shit about it. I don't care about how many people...
Leave your response in the comments below.
There's a lot of people that when I say that I love Ninja Turtles 3, just look at me like I'm the dumbest asshole that's ever walked planet Earth.
That's besides the point.
Man, if you can't watch 3 and have fun, then there's something wrong with you.
I don't hate 3, but I can't... I would rather watch 1 and 2.
Oh, I'll give you that.
Like I would just,
I'll give you that.
Like I'll watch 3 like every several years. I mean, maybe longer.
Yeah.
Like I won't watch 3 that much. 2, I watch 1 and 2 at least once or twice a year.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Just feeling little Ninja Turtle-y.
3 is better than everything that came after it.
I'll give you that.
Just because of
just because I hate Michael Bay.
Well, and not just that.
No,
either.
That's the straight up reason.
Well, that's not the reason why I say that. I say that because 3 had heart. Nothing after it did.
No, because Michael Bay doesn't have heart. He has dollar signs in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's just dollar signs. It's these studios and him, they're just fucking finding ways to take a already hit franchise and push it out. Push something out to make some fucking money. Yeah. Well, we haven't had anything like this in a while. Let's go ahead and do it. Well, let's get Michael Bay involved. Because he did it with Transformers and everybody else.
Yeah, whoop, 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 whoop.
Before we get there though, there was another movie.
Yes, TMNT.
Yes.
And it was a convoluted mess. It was. I mean, it's like somebody chopped up a whole bunch of story and just glued it together. But it's still kind of fun. It's still...
I mean, it's Turtles.
It's still fun to watch.
I've seen worse on Nickelodeon.
And it has a really cool story. It's just just jumbled up.
Yeah.
You know?
It was hard to follow.
Yeah, it's just that, especially the first of it. The first of it, I thought they ruined it by having Leo away from the group and then having to explain all that for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, I would probably enjoy it more. Yeah. But I do like the otherworldly stuff. Because I mean, the Ninja Turtles, the sky's the limit on what you can do with them.
As far as enemies.
Yeah, I mean they have gobs and gobs of enemies. They only show the same ones in the movies.
I thought Donatello and Michelangelo were wasted.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They spent so much time on Leo and Raph.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah. And they do that most of the time.
And you know, at this point, going back to villains, at this point, I want them to redo the villains again now because they completely fucked them up.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like I mean, Bebop and Rocksteady were cool, but like now I want them to do Shredder, even though it seems like they do them all the time. They really don't.
Yeah.
And I want them to actually get a modern Shredder and get it right.
Well, in my opinion,
that's like those people who like will see one version of a character and say, well, now let's do something different. We always see this shit in stories and let's do something crazy off the cuff. I don't want to see off the cuff right away. It's too early for that.
Yeah.
You may not think so, but I want them to actually take the source material and get it fucking right for once.
Yeah.
And then let's do this for a little while. Let's get this right for a little while. And then maybe we'll talk about doing the other shit. It's like the people who call for Miles Morales to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You just want it.
Yeah, it's too early.
It's way too early. Like, let's get a good Peter Parker Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, exactly. They haven't had one in so long.
Ever.
Or well, I mean Homecoming was. Homecoming
was what I'm saying. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Homecoming was. And before that, Spider-Man was only good because we hadn't seen it before.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't seen a live-action Spider-Man movie before.
The first Tobey Maguire was good.
Well, the second one was good with Dr. Octopus. It was pretty decent. Yeah. Third one was terrible.
I like the first.
The Amazing Spider-Man. They're all decent movies, but they're not like... We need to have an established character without rebooting it every fucking
5 years.
Every 5 years.
Yeah.
before we get into Miles Morales. Let's introduce him later.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know my point. That's my point.
Yeah, I get.
So that's what I want out of these turtles.
I was gonna say in my opinion, I don't think they should do another live action Ninja Turtles.
Really?
I really don't. I don't think they
want all the CGI like TMNT kind of thing. You mean? Or?
No, kind of like TMNT. I think they need to do just animated from here on out. And they can do children animated. They can do the Nickelodeon, the blocky looking stupid ass turtles. They can do that, and they can do an adult oriented animated film.
Yeah,
they can. I mean, call up DC, call up Warner Brothers and DC. They'll tell you how to do it because they do it every day.
Yeah,
they put out children and they put out adult cartoons every day.
Yeah, they do. Well. And IDW's putting out awesome comic books.
IDW does the absolute.
Aren't they DC pretty much?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
They're like crossing.
DC is a parent company to IDW.
Okay,
the IDW is a different company, but they're still.
But they're parented. Well, because they're crossing over. You know.
It's like if you, I mean, when you say Disney and Marvel, it's kind of like that.
Right.
It's kind of like that. They're,
But anyway, they're doing it in the comic books.
Marvel's its own company.
They're doing it in comic books, which are doing a lot of mix-overs. Like they're doing a lot of mix-ups, like Batman and Ghostbusters are coming.
IDW does Ninja Turtles so good that it should be legal. It shouldn't even be possible to do such good Ninja Turtle comic books.
Michael Bay, you need to take over.
Dude, they're amazing. And
they are, yeah.
And I like the original Ninja Turtles and and this is not like them, but it's just as good. It's just as good, just different. It's a different good, but it's still good.
Mm-hmm.
The original ones were way darker, and they were black and white.
That's one thing I did like about TMNT is the animation. It was dark, and I love the art direction.
Yeah,
it had plenty of flaws, but even 10 years, down the road, it's still fun to watch.
I think
to
so
look
too.
at.
Yeah, and I like the dark. That's one thing that TMNT has that the two live action ones after didn't have is the Ninja Turtles have to stay in the shadows. That's literally part of what they are. They have to stay in the shadows. And like in the two live actions after TMNT, they have them out all day long in the sunlight. Like you can't do that. No. But TMNT did it right. Like it was almost nighttime the whole entire time, except for there at the beginning and there at the very end.
Yeah,
I mean they did it good. Actually, I think it was nighttime at the end too.
Yeah,
I think it was just at the beginning when Leo was in the South American jungle.
It's like they took it's just like they took everything that made the Turtles, in my opinion, just about. Minus a few things, and just ruined it for the new ones.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like the new ones, they just got rid of everything other than them skateboarding, which were
they shouldn't have changed the way they looked.
No, they look terrible. They're fucking massive. I know they're mutants, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
How could massive mutants be ninjas?
Yeah. Why can't they be 6 foot tall?
Like.
Why do they have to be bigger?
Why can't they be 5'6" or 5'5" or 5? Like they're supposed to be.
Get booped on the head.
I'll boop them on the head.
Boop them on the fucking head.
That's why Michael Bay didn't do it, because he knew I'd boop him on the head.
Yeah, I'll boop Michael Bay on the fucking head. God, we've all done this time.
Okay, something's got to go here.
Yeah, something's got to give. We're
getting too energetic.
We're getting all fucking up here.
Oh, you be careful with Donnie.
Be careful. Don't bump that.
Donnie, no.
Here, run our audio.
Donnie, no.
Everybody's like, what the fuck you doing?
Anyway.
17 people.
All 17 people. Anyway, I agree with you. He took, and you can't put it all on him either. You can't put it all on Michael Bay. That's one thing that I haven't said.
I can put most of it on
I haven't
Michael
said
Bay.
this before, but I feel like it needs to be said. You can't put it all on Michael Bay.
You can put 95% of it on Michael Bay.
If I'm sitting here and I'm doing meth, and you're sitting there and you say, man, you shouldn't do all that meth. You'll kill yourself.
Shredder on meth.
And I die.
Super shredder. Meth shredder.
And I die. You sat here and watched me kill myself on meth. Why is nobody stopping Michael Bay?
Let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying?
If you run into an asshole in the morning, you ran into an asshole. If you run an asshole all day, you're the asshole. And Michael Bay is the fucking asshole.
Well,
his name is tied to too much bullshit.
Yeah, but he is
a big part of the problem. If he is a big part of the problem. He is fucking part of the reason why Transformers are bad, and he's doing it to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't care what anybody says. People can fucking hate that. People can love it. People can agree or not. I don't care.
No,
he is attached to most of that shit.
90% of the people in the world will agree with you that Michael Bay is the problem.
He is the biggest, not the only, but the biggest.
But we are the problem.
We are the problem. Too.
Michael Bay's not the problem.
I ain't the problem.
We are the problem.
I mean, I am the problem, but I ain't the problem at the same time.
We give them the money to pay Michael Bay to make these movies.
Well, I gotta stop you. You're right. Collectively, yes, we.
And I can't preach on it. I can't preach on it.
I went and saw Out of the Shadows. So
I've watched both. I own both of them. I didn't go to the theaters and watch them because I was like, fuck Michael Bay. But then they came out on Blu-ray, and I'm like, well, I'll give them a shot. I'll buy them.
Well, when they started talking about, like, rumors started flying around about there being Teenage Mutant Alien Rangers. Or Rangers Alien Turtles.
Oh, dude.
I was like, what the fuck?
I was trying to stay calm. My skeleton jumped out of my body because he was so mad.
Yeah.
It's like, if you ain't gonna do nothing about it, I'm gonna
God damn it, I'm gonna waltz right up to him.
I'm gonna boop that motherfucker
on the head. So
it's a booping.
It's a booping. Ooh, I'm gonna boop ya. So I will agree. It's most of us. Yes. I went to watch the first one. After they kind of changed around, I went and watched the first one. I didn't go watch the second one. I waited. We waited, and I have to. By the way, I have to buy them because of my business.
You're splitting hairs now.
Exactly. So we're talking about we, motherfucker. I'm talking about me here. I'm separating myself from the we. Here, see, I'm bopping I'm booping on this shit. I'm separating me from the we. And it ain't my fucking fault. It ain't my fucking fault. You can blame everybody else, but not me. I have to, because it's business. Yeah. I have to. Everybody else wants to see
it's not personal.
Yeah. It's not, exactly, it's business. Yeah. It's not personal, it's business. What I'm doing is I am providing for other people to make the mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. He does this with his wife all the time too. She's like, "Don't you already have a copy of this movie?" Well, this special edition, it's going for the store.
I'm providing.
I gotta get this special edition and put this other special edition at the store. It's for the store.
I'm like a war profiteer, except for with movies.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the one profiting from everybody else's chaos.
You're the Lord of War. You're Nicolas Cage.
I'm Nicolas Cage. I'm the Lord of movies.
Was there any saving grace from the first?
From the first one, the first Michael Bay?
Yeah.
The end credits. when it rolled, I was like, God damn it! I'm glad to get out of here.
Splinter.
No, seriously, Splinter. Yeah, definitely.
Splinter was awesome.
We were talking the other day about the beatboxing scene in the elevator.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad when Megan Fox is not the worst thing in the movie.
Yeah, it is. You are right. That I'll tell you what. I hated that he changed the way the Ninja Turtles.
And that's completely opposite of how I felt in the first Transformers movie.
But I almost hated that they didn't dye her hair more than I hated the way that they changed the turtle look. Mm-hmm. You're April.
Yeah,
at least change her name.
How's your hair going to be black?
At least change her name. I don't care if you say she's some whatever. I don't care if you say whatever.
Bapril O'Neil.
Yeah, Bapril O'Neil.
Bapril O'Neil.
I'm fine with that. Change her name. But if you're gonna give her the same name, dye her fucking hair.
Yeah.
And why every scene or every movie that she's in, they have
Paige Turco didn't have red hair though.
I don't care. Anyway.
That's not my goddamn point, Brandon.
That's not the point. She had light hair. Okay?
Light brown.
She had light
More
hair.
acceptable.
Yes.
Gotcha.
More acceptable than black.
I agree. I'll give you that, Shredder.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. They have to, every movie she's in, they got to give her a sexy scene. You don't have to, if she's truly sexy, you don't have to sexualize her.
Not unless you're Michael Bay.
She will, like, she's sexy enough. You don't have to make her more sexy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like in the second one, I think it's second. Yeah, it's the second one where she's wearing the damn schoolgirl outfit and she ties her shirt up and walks through the fucking mall like that.
I'll have to watch that
Why?
again. I forgot about that part.
Why?
April O'Neil wears a jumpsuit.
Exactly. April O'Neil wears a yellow jumpsuit and she has red hair.
That's the times, Daddy. It's the hard times, Daddy.
Well,
she gotta make a living elsewhere.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently as a fucking whore.
Exactly. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I guess.
This is a fucking tough world.
I guess.
Inflation's crazy.
Man,
Chris.
April O'Neil's sexy enough. We don't need...
I love that jumpsuit. That jumpsuit gets me going. It jump starts my heart. Woo.
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 That's wrong wrestling
okay.
for podcast. We're savages.
Either way.
Not woos. We're
Either
not wooers.
Way. Oh, woo, 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 woo. I don't care.
It's a beagle. That's a beagle.
Anyway.
Beagle watching Michael Bay's movies.
Yeah, it's a beagle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, April O'Neil's sexy enough. We don't need, have you ever seen the old Ninja Turtle game? I don't remember which one it is. Is it Turtles in Time?
Yes.
That
Super Nintendo.
That she's got such huge cleavage.
I don't know.
I don't remember what game it was. There's a Super Nintendo game.
We will look
a Ninja Turtles game, and like in the loading screen, it shows her like doing a news report, and she's like her cleavage is huge.
We'll research this later.
It's so outlandish.
We'll have to look it up for research purposes.
So outlandish. Like you can tell Japanese made it. Because, you can tell because they sexualize. Because
they have no
everything.
shame. Yeah, they over-sexualize.
Yeah, they don't care.
They over-sexualize.
Even Shredder isn't so evil he doesn't notice cleavage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Orokosaki.
No turn on-y. Bye.
Orokosaki notice.
Orokosaki notice.
Anyway. I hated Megan Fox.
Yeah, case in point, she's far too goddamn sexy for this movie.
And she's not. She
really isn't.
I think she's got typecast.
Yeah.
And she can't do any more now, and I kind of feel bad for her. Not really, but kind of. I just want her to stay out of my movies, I love, here's another thing. I'm a huge fan of Jonah Hex, and guess what? She fucking ruined that movie for me. After that, I don't care what
I thought
she
that
does.
was kind of a bad movie. Period.
It was, and it was a great concept.
The Jonah Hex comic book is one of the best comic books you'll ever read in your life because it's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about it's awesome. Guess what? Then they put Megan Fox in the movie, and it's garbage.
Just because they were riding off the fucking success of Transformers. Yeah.
Transformers. Yeah.
Orokosaki mad.
I don't know. There's so much that I dislike. It's hard for me to enjoy it, even though it's not as bad as I act like.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's not near as bad as I act like it is.
The second one's not near as bad as the first one.
I will agree.
Because of Bebop
I
and
agree.
Rocksteady.
I agree with you there.
Plus the fucking van and the shooting out the manhole covers and shit.
We finally get Krang.
Yeah,
Krang,
Stephen Amell was a very good Casey Jones. He was a good Casey Jones.
I'll give you that too.
Which I think he's good just in general. I think he's a good
dude. Arrow is awesome.
He's especially good in like a superhero setting. He's really good with that. He can be corny, but most of the time he's very stoic acting. I like him. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, I do. I love the scene, the van scene.
Yep.
I love Bebop and Rocksteady. I do. I absolutely despise the tank going down the river.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
And they're in a tank going down the river,
always gotta be...
and they fucking time slows down and whoa. Yeah. Why, this isn't Transformers. This is, he's on the wrong movie set now.
Yeah.
He's getting so jumbled up, making all these. Said,
he is tied to it. It's mostly his fucking fault, man.
Man, it's just
whoever that motherfucker.
I guarantee you, if you go back today and watch Pearl Harbor, I guarantee you're going to hear a whoa, 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 whoa.
I mean,
somewhere in that.
Why would somebody do that?
If I could stomach wasting that much more time of my life watching that long ass fucking movie, I would, but I don't want to. I'll just look it up.
And
Alexa,
look up Pearl Harbor. Oh yeah, I don't have one. Sorry. Damn it. No, but I don't know. It just he took what I loved, and he turned it around. And I understand when I understand that things have to change. And I am almost 30 years old now. And
it's time to grow up.
So I am wearing shredder glasses.
I don't even know how you look on this thing.
I am wearing shredder glasses.
It's awesome. Yeah, yes. Take a peek.
How dare you? How dare you tell me to grow up?
I'm doing a close up.
How dare you tell me to grow up?
Yeah. How fucking dare you? I will boop you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is a little taller than me.
I'll boop your ass on the nose. You settle down over there, Shredder.
You don't want to boop Shredder on there.
Yeah, I'm bigger than you. A little bit. Not much.
I challenge. Anyway.
Oh, Master Shredder.
So I do understand that things have to change. Mm-hmm. Movie franchises change. Cartoons
really
change.
Annoyed me at that, by the way.
Toys change. I understand that. But at the same time, Turtles didn't have to change, man.
No, it didn't.
They didn't have to. They were still watched. They were still played with. They were still selling. You didn't have to change them. Obviously, Nickelodeon didn't change them that much. I mean, they did with their blocky stuff.
I'm about to go savage right here. But in light of all these terrible things happening in Hollywood today, this is going to be really bad. I wish something would be fucking said about Michael Bay, just so he would leave, just so we could fucking kick his ass. I know that's fucking borderline retarded, but I'm just wait. I wish something would happen to that motherfucker where he'd go away.
You got a lot of hate in your heart.
Yeah, I do. You're right. Only for Michael Bay.
Yeah, I understand. I do.
Not only for Michael Bay.
And I try to defend him a little bit on Transformers.
I'm not going to apologize. I won't apologize for it.
But I won't defend him on Turtles because it
I won't defend him on shit.
It hurts me in my heart.
I won't defend him for shit. Nothing. Does. Nothing. No matter how good, it doesn't matter what anything good he's done at this point. He's ruined everything.
Yeah.
He's ruined my childhood.
He tries.
He ruined my childhood. That's the classic thing to say.
Yeah.
He ruined my childhood.
Well, I mean, technically, you are a millennial.
I am a millennial. I can get away with it.
Yeah, you can get away with it.
Yeah.
And you can vape too.
Yeah. OMG, I can't even. Where's my vape?
Yeah.
I don't have a vape.
Where my vape?
Shit, I don't have a vape. I don't have Alexa or a vape. I'm not a very good millennial.
No, you're not.
Son of a bitch.
Anyway,
Anywho'ser.
That's about all I got to say about Turtles.
That's funny because
I absolutely love the first three. I kind of like TMNT. I hate the last two.
It's funny that you say that because we're almost out of time.
Good.
You got anything to add?
No, not really.
He's just taken aback. At this point.
What do you say to all this?
Yeah,
just mainly because me and him have been going back and forth of just retarded banter for.
I do like 1 and 2. I like parts of 3 and TMNT. I like parts of Out of the Shadows.
I do too. I like parts of Out of the Shadows, parts of TMNT.
Yeah,
love 2. Not so
much.
There
3. There are parts.
1.
There are parts in the last 2.
2 is my favorite still.
That I did enjoy.
1 close second.
There are parts.
Love the show. Them fucking toys will be mine.
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man. Yeah. But I will own them.
Yeah.
Those NECA toys or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna own the NECAs.
Dude, that's fucking.
Yeah. You know what sucks is
NECA, however you say it.
Oh, I say NECA.
Is it NECA? NECA.
I don't know.
It don't matter.
I don't care.
I say what I say. NECA.
Yeah. I say NECA. NECA.
Anyway, I don't know what it is. NECA. I don't know what it is.
Anyway, you know what sucks about those the NECAs is that they have Comic-Con exclusive NECA figures. You can only get, I guess,
A lot. Some of them are.
They only make a limited run.
Yeah, some of them are only available at Comic-Con.
That's what I'm pretty sure you can only get them
at Comic-Con, and then there's
man, that's
there's some kind of show. It's not. It's like comic. It's basically Comic-Con, but isn't it something that
it's like the Toy Fest or something?
Is it Toy Fest? Maybe, I don't know. There's something that they're minor, but there's usually addition, and then people will like get on YouTube and give them away or sell them or some bullshit because they'll get it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably going to get one of these and because I get to go, and then I don't know if I want to keep it or I'm going to sell it.
I want to whore myself out for more views.
You telling me you wouldn't do that, Shredder?
Oh, I would.
Straight up.
I would in a heartbeat.
Just so you can go to Comic-Con.
Hey, NECA, you want to send us something? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, NECA, send me that new Shredder you got coming
out.
I'll
give you a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, every fucking time.
I guarantee.
Hey, I tell you what, though, I'll be real with you. I don't give a fuck it's nothing about NECA, but like those fucking quarter scale are truly amazing. Yeah, they really are. They are some of the best line of collectibles I've ever seen from that company. Yeah. Because there are some from
any company.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, even from like Hot Toys and shit. Like from NECA, some of their stuff, like Terminator stuff, are not very good. Yeah. Like they're good, but they're not like amazing. Like these are truly amazing looking, I think. And they make the raft with the coat. Yeah. The hat.
Yeah, they make the undercover raft.
And they're coming out with Shredder in the Foot soon. Yeah. I know from the 1990 movie or 91, one of them. I think it's the first one. I gotta do it.
Gotta have it.
It's like $500 fucking dollars, dude.
Yeah, I know.
They got a Splinter, I think, already, or they're coming out with one.
Yeah, they're coming out with
one. I'm not probably gonna get Splinter. I don't know if I'm gonna get Splinter.
Oh, I'm gonna get Splinter.
I'm gonna get the Turtles. I'm gonna get
all of them.
It's gonna be a while before I do it because that's a lot to.
I'm gonna get all of them. Damn. Eventually.
The problem is,
I'm not gonna buy them all at once.
The problem is, like, there's other collectibles I want, and like I have to get, like, there's a Batman one, like an '89 Batman one I gotta get. So I don't know. We're getting into kid shit.
I'm saving up
shit right here.
I'm saving up to have Michael Keaton come live with me.
Yeah. He's gonna do it.
Yeah,
too.
I'm sure he will.
When he's done being the Vulture, he's gonna come.
He's done being the Vulture.
Batman, Michael Keaton, or Johnny Dangerously?
Oh, Batman.
I want multiplicity, Michael Keaton.
Oh my god! I will slap you so hard. Right
I want. She takes my Pepe's teeth. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this guy.
We're having a little too much fun.
Donnie couldn't handle that either. You touched my Pepe's teeth. Dude. I love Michael Keaton, dude. I want all 5 of them.
There's no. That's a good point.
You know something him and the Turtles have in common?
What's that?
They like pizza.
Yeah, they like pizza. They like pizza. Yeah. I can have one for the entertainment. I got one as a worker. I got one that can clean the house. I got one that can cook. And I got one that can. The other one just don't give a shit and he's going to whore himself out. But either way.
I'll tell you what, man. Excuse me for not leaning into the microphone like I should.
It's okay. We've already completely ruined our audio by hitting it.
I'll tell you what, man. As I was saying, there's not many more iconic people than Michael Keaton. I really don't think so.
I know he's awesome,
and that might be just because of us, because we love Batman so much. Maybe. Michael Keaton,
likable fucking guy. I like Beetlejuice too, man.
He is. He's done very little work compared to other actors, and everybody knows all the roles that he does. He's never mistaken for anybody.
And he was even good in Birdman, which was not a good movie. Like, but that's just not my kind of movie. I
still haven't watched Birdman.
Like, I wouldn't even say it's not a good movie. It's a good movie. I'm not into those kind of movies. Yeah. So
intellectual.
I mean, if you want to say intellectual, I mean, I wouldn't call it that.
I don't know.
I wouldn't call it intellectual movies. Artsy.
Oh, artsy.
Artsy.
Yeah. Artsy.
Drama. Why do you keep doing that? You can't see, can you?
I'm wearing sunglasses in a house, okay?
That's true. That is true. Yeah, that's true. I bet they're heavy.
They are kind of heavy.
They're weird heavy for plastic.
They are.
Yeah.
This is like the second longest time I've
worn them.
Amount of time that I've worn these.
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't wear them to bed.
Well,
In the bedroom doing the...
yeah.
All right. Yeah. I made a funny.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Well, we have went over, and it's about time to wrap this up. So, any final thoughts?
I've just got one thing to say. Cowabunga, dude.
We're out of here.